day. It's the first day of sun in genuinely what feels like about 2 weeks. The weather has been so pants. It actually feels warm. It feels like spring's coming. February is usually the shittest month of the year as well. But January's been a blinder. I've had a brilliant January. Trying to carry that into February, and then we're in March and it's basically summer. So we are almost there, people. I am buzzing for it. This loud. Get this. Just try this. You won't regret it. First meal of the day. 1 o'clock. Cut's going well. I'm down 3 kilos. Coaching's going well. Gym's going well. I did get injured, but I've fully recovered from that. And yeah, just wanted to sit down, do a bit of a life update, really. Got a good feeling about 2026. Last year was a tough year, but I got a very good feeling about 2026. I did say that about 2025 though. So we'll see. But hopefully what happened last year didn't happen this year. But yeah, got loads of stuff planned. I've got Ibiza half marathon with the Creator Club in Ibiza. It'll be my first ever half marathon. I'm hoping it scratches the itch and it doesn't lead me on to wanting to do marathons. But I think it will. Obviously, I had to miss a couple of weeks because of my injury, but we've bounced back from that now and we've caught up. There we go. We've caught up and everything's on track. Like I said, I'm down 3 kilos. We're on a mission to get abs by summer. That is one of my goals for the year. I've got 3 main goals. Run the half. Get in the best shape of my life, aka have abs, and obviously work-related goals, but I'm not going to talk about that on here. I think I'm going to do a separate video on what I'm doing with work, because I think, you know, it'd be quite useful for people that are interested in what I do, if there are any of you, which I know there are because people always ask me about it. I'm not just being, you know, arrogant. But yeah, I mean, Houghton on the cards again. Loads of people hated my Houghton vlog. I got so much negative comments on that, but publicity is good publicity. So yeah, I'll be doing the same thing. I will feature in it more. There will be less of Terminus as per the feedback, but I will be there and I will be vlogging. Houghton Ultras hate me. Ibiza, obviously in April for the half marathon. We are going to go again for Modern Function, sort of around early July time. What else are we doing? Potentially Cape Town next sort of Christmas time. I don't want to be in the UK for Christmas. I'm kind of sick of it. Want to get traveling, and also hopefully sort of Thailand, Bali, Southeast Asia in November. Ultimately, it's going to depend on where things are with work. Obviously, I had a bit of a crap year with work last year, but we got some exciting things in the works. And really, if everything goes to plan, we'll be in a position where we can travel, run the business remotely whilst I travel, and also be making a decent amount of money whilst doing it. That's the plan. But like I said, I'm going to do another video sort of running through what my plan is for the year in terms of work, because it's, you know, I think it would be insightful. It's getting very, very bright outside. For anyone that was in my position sort of 3 years ago where I didn't know where to start, they might find that helpful. So I'm going to do that anyway, whether you like it or not. But yeah, I'm going to eat this. I'm also going to show you what we've done up there. We've got a summer house that's going to go off for the summer. Have a look. So we'll go up there. I'll show you what we've done, and I'll show you the rest of the plans for it. It's not quite there, but we do have a Nintendo Wii, which will be very exciting at the afters. 60 grams of protein in that bowl. Unreal. It's so easy. When you know what to do, eat the same meals every day. This is what I got wrong when I was dieting before. I was always trying to make something new to keep it exciting. Fuck that. Food is fuel. Eat the boring... This doesn't even taste that great. The granola's nice, that's about it. I've got unflavoured whey protein in there. It's just plain Greek yogurt and a couple blueberries. But it's low calorie. 60 grams of protein for like 400 calories. I eat it every day. And I'm well on track. 3 kilos down. I'm not even finding the diet hard. Just keep at it and we'll get there. Hopefully have my abs by sort of hopefully by the half marathon, then I can run topless. Come on. So this is what we're working with at the minute. As you see over here, we've got a little desk. My mum's got her plants on it. Bar, you're gonna have a beer tap on it. One of them, like where you get the kegs. Proper beer tap, which is gonna be sick. Got loads of booze over there. Mirror needs to go on the wall. You guys! Sorry, that was really cringe. I don't even care about football that much. And then we've got a nice big sofa. This was free from my cousin. So yeah, and it reclines. It is the heaviest thing I've ever lifted in my life though. Big fat mirror, love this mirror. Obviously TV, Wii, PlayStation, Xbox. We're gonna get a nice unit to hide all that. And then we got this big mirror. Can you believe this whole thing? 70 quid from the range. Good stuff. But yeah, this is what we're working with at the minute. Obviously we've got a dartboard down there. Excuse all this shit that needs to go down. Dartboard's either gonna go here or potentially up above that desk. As long as no one's sitting at the desk. It's just down there. We've got a fridge ski. Many cold ones. Oh, cold ones. 4. Dry January is completed, but I'm actually doing dry Feb as well. I think the first drink will be on the 28th of Feb. We're going to Star Lane Pizza Bar. So yeah, for Busted. And talking about Busted, where we're going at Star Lane, 28th of Feb, we actually went out and shot some footage, some promo footage with them. Well, I didn't film it, but my mate Don filmed it because he's a videographer. So we got some clips from that. I'm going to run them now. We went to All My Friends, filmed with Steamy Bumplins, Jude, the boys from Busted, and yeah, it was a great day out. So yeah, you'll see some of the clips from that. Not a vlog. Good vlog. Now, I did want to touch on work briefly because I am going to do another video where I go into detail on what I am actually planning to do or what I am actually doing right now. But just in terms of sort of the vision and the direction that I'm trying to get my life to go in, is I really want to build something that for the last few years, I guess, I've just kept it as sort of a freelance gig. I was making a decent bit of money online, but then sort of March last year, it did sort of fall apart. We didn't have very good foundations. But this year is where I really want to build something actually tangible, worthwhile, and something that I'm proud of. So if you've ever heard of a business called Solar on Steroids, they are a solar business marketing agency. They're probably one of the best at what they do. They're fantastic. They only work with solar companies. I have been working with trades for the past sort of 2-3 years. But I've never really niched down into that. I thought that was good enough. But I think coming into 2026, hyper sort of specializing in individual trades is really where the money is going to be made. It is too broad of an industry to say trades to actually really focus on getting good results for individual trades and building out a really good product. So that is what I'm working on, is really just really building out a really good product for a specific trade. I'm not going to go into exactly the ins and out details of what that is just yet. And really hyper focus on that. So what I've actually done is I had a couple clients which we were onboarding that didn't fit that industry. I've essentially turned around to them and said, no, we're not doing this anymore. I've refunded them, which was difficult, but because I want the money. But I think it's the right thing going forward to really focus in and focus on building a very, very solid, repeatable process that we can use for the companies that we work with. Because it's going to make scaling a lot easier and ultimately just service delivery a lot easier for when I want to outsource it and then sort of take myself more remotely from the business and have other people doing the sort of donkey work, as you may say, in the business. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to go with it. I will make a more in-depth video of that. And yeah, if that does interest you, stay tuned or drop me a message and I can tell you a little bit about what we're doing. But I think that's kind of the what I wanted to hear sort of 2-3 years ago. I needed to be told that. So hopefully if you are interested in doing a similar thing, you can take that advice and hyper specialize as well, because I think that is the right thing to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Stay tuned. I'm going to try and do a couple more during the winter, but not much really gets going in the winter. Like, there's not much to do, not much to film. But as I said earlier in the video, there's loads of exciting stuff happening this year. So stay tuned.